Good afternoon, folks. I have discussion B for you. We are discussing how AI is helping ALS patients. So, this one falls under healthy aging for me. Okay, so here we go. A ballerina living with ALS, Brenna Olson, was able to dance again by controlling a mixed reality avatar with her brainwaves, making a breakthrough moment in how technology can restore expression and agency for people with severe motor impairments. What happened on stage? Brenner performed in Amsterdam using an EEG headset developed by Dentsu Labs and NIT. The device captured specific motor related brain signals. As she imagined dance movements, those signals were translated in real time into instructions for a digital avatar, allowing her to dance live on stage despite the physical limitations of ALS. And despite the physical limitations of ALS imposed, she described the experience as exhilarating and magical. How the technology works. Two complementary approaches are emerging in space. EEG-based brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, capture electrical activity from the brain and map intention to movement. This is what powered Brenna's performance. EMG based systems detect even the tiniest residual muscle signals that translate them into full body avatar motion. These systems can give users a general purpose body in digital space, useful not just for art, but for gaming, communication, and remote work. Electronic specifier. Together, these technologies are reframing disability not as a loss of capability, but as an interface challenge, one that can be redesigned. Why this matters. Brenner's performance is more than a single artistic moment. It signals a shift in how we think about expression. ALS often leaves cognition intact but steals the body's ability to express intention. BCIs reopen that channel. Identity for dancers, musicians, and creators. Losing, losing physical ability can feel like losing part of oneself. Digital embodiment offers a way back. Accessibility. These tools could eventually support education, social participation, remote work, and creative collaboration for millions with motor degenerative conditions. Brenna said the technology helped reestablish the connection and expression that ALS has eroded. The broader landscape. This moment sits alongside other emerging assistive technologies. Neural implants enabling paralyzed users to play games again. AI voice tools helping people with mind reclaim their voice. Mixed reality interfaces that make participation possible even when the body cannot. Here is a clear, grounded explanation of the text based entirely on the page you're viewing. What the piece is saying in plain language. The article describes waves of will, a live performance created by Denshu Lab in partnership with NIT Inc. is not just a dance piece, it's a demonstration of how advanced neuroscience and mixed reality technology can give new forms of expression to people whose bodies no longer allow traditional movement. The centerpiece is dancer Brenna Olson, who lives with ALS. Because ALS progressively limits voluntary muscle control, she can no longer dance physically. Instead, she performs through a mixed reality avatar controlled by her brainwaves. How the technology works. Brenner uses an EEG based interface that reads her brain activity. The system detects learned motor signals, patterns she trains the system to recognize. Those signals allow her to choose from predefined movement options for the avatar. Crucially, she is not reaching to stimuli, she is expressing intention. She uses this interface both in pre-production, helping shape the choreography, and during the live performance. This is framed as a shift from technology as assistance to technology as creative agency. How the performance unfolds. The piece is structured in 3 acts. Brenner performs alone, controlling the avatar through her will. Her brother, Casey Hurd, a former principal dancer, joins, bringing emotional depth and family history into the piece. Additional dancers join, creating a communal resonant finale. The performance becomes a metaphor for connection, capability, and shared humanity. Why NIT and Dentsu Lab created this. The project is part of a running collaboration called Project Humanity, All Players Welcome, which explores how technology can expand inclusion and human expression. Earlier work in the series included Japanese VDJ with ALS who used biosignals to create live music and dance. Recognized at Cannes Lion and SXW 5X5W. Waves of Will, positioned as the most ambiguous chapter yet, an example of how a global tech brand can turn R&D into cultural impact. What the article emphasizes: innovation with purpose. NIT wants to be seen not just as a tech company, but as a company that uses technology to expand human potential, creativity, and technology. Dentsu Lab frames this as innovation that moves people, not just technical achievement. Cultural relevance. The project is meant to shift how audience perceive both disability and technology capability. Human-centered design. The performance is a case study in translating complex neuroscience into intuitive emotional storytelling. Why this matters. At its core, the piece argues that technology can restore forms of agency that illness takes away, create new artistic languages. makes inclusion visible and emotionally resonance, bridges the gap between data and human experience. It's a story about dignity, will, and the possibility of expression beyond physical limitation, told through the medium of dance, but powered by neuroscience and mixed reality. Okay, guys, that's your B for today. I will be back on shortly with C. Give me a little bit, please, for a little break, and I'll be back on with C for you. For now, Cater Wellness. Take care, folks.